Hello and welcome to the channel. We're doing a case study and where you should focus. What do I want to say? I know this has to do with Sagittarius. This has been where my intuition has been drawing me. So what do I specifically want to say and even name this video would be, what is Sagittarius asking you to focus on right now? Let's see that. Because we're in the energy of the season, let's see what Sagittarius has to say. What is the focus? It's really funny. It's funny because Scorpio comes right before Sagittarius. So it's interesting and also makes a lot of sense that this is where we're going with this, because Sagittarius is asking you to focus on what you've just let go of, right? What you are now fiercely devoted to because you just let go of it, right? Again, in order for us to get into the Sagittarius season, we had to go through Scorpio. Scorpio has a lot to do with endings and rebirths. So the fact that and these endings and rebirths are so that you can come back more embodied and more whole, meaning that you're going through this process it's almost like a detoxification process. So Sagittarius is like, what did you already figure out? And the reason I say you likely already figured it out, or I want to say, look at the last Scorpio season. I don't know the exact dates. Look them up for yourselves, because it seems to be that whatever happened in that time span, that is what Sagittarius is asking you to look at or to focus on, because there is something that occurred during that time that you knew something had to end, right? Like I'm seeing the death over here, and just something had an end in order for you to expand. So what do you have to end? Or more importantly, what do you want to stay fiercely devoted to, and what's keeping you from staying fiercely devoted to the thing that you want to expand? That's likely what needs to end. Okay, let's see the state you're currently in. Ooh, magic and miracles. That's pretty awesome. Okay. It says underneath here, it says heart-centered, highly gifted, creative. This is where I'm seeing, like, you're in this space of miracles and this magic. And it's because that's what Sagittarius does. It's literally the energy that allows you to expand in full alignment, because it's easier to tap into, because this is the energy of the season, so to speak. So, yeah, it's just telling me that's why it's important for you to focus on this right now, because you can make things happen by allowing yourself to see what needed to end and where you want to expand. Let's see what your future is. Ooh, the stag, the true leader. Interesting. Now, I could definitely see. This is the revelation. So there's going to be a revelation on where you want to go. But it seems like for you first have to focus on what had to end, because there is a new way forward. But maybe you're just a little bit late to this season, and that's why it wants you to focus on Scorpio here, because you have to focus on what's ended, so that again, that miracle of the Sagittarius season can come in. because it looks like you're meant to lead in some capacity, but you're meant to lead with your heart. So I think there may be some things that need to end for you in order to do that. Let's see what you've grounded in. Saturn. Oh, there's some discipline. Yeah. And it says light of the excuse me. It says light of the teacher. Where did that card go? Okay. Light of the teacher. We also have it corresponding with the world in, what's it called? In tarot. It's the discipline, it's structure, it's the commitment. You're already standing on that. You've already committed to something. And again, in part, this is in part what that future revelation is based off on. Whatever structure or discipline that you're standing on, it seems like this is going to be connected in the way in which you lead or teach people. Let's see what's wanting to come in to support this. I want to say death to old, maybe patterns, habits, behaviors that are not aligned with this true leadership. So what is that? Aquarius. Interesting. Being you makes you a star. I don't know if you're fighting it, but I will definitely say there is a new way of doing something. Aquarius is like, I'm going to do my own path. I'm going to set out on my own way. It's different than everybody else. This is towards the end of the zodiac sign. So this is more of like the younger energy. And someone who was able to see how everybody else did it before, and they're like, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so this is what's wanting to come in for you, and I feel like that is likely part of what you've already experienced, and like last month, I would say. All right, let's see what's coming in for the air element for you. Ooh, okay. It's a lot of, well, I guess not a lot of, all right. This tells me, because this is with the past energy and what's affected this magic and miracles, that you're may not be aware, but you're actually in the current state of, right? Because, and the shift is just you seeing it. Okay, so there's something you developed within with the air energy, the way you express yourself, whatever belief system that you have operated, even your perspective on things, okay? This is going to shine. This is really going to shine. And I do feel like this is the path ahead, right? This is sitting right next to Aquarius. So this is telling me this is the thing that you do different, right? And Leo is, you are shining in this way because you are doing it different. And it has to do with your beliefs. So, or again, the way that you communicate and express yourself. So let's see what the water element holds for you. Something you've already grounded in. Like, what is your intuition telling you? Material manifestation. It's funny, like, when I saw this card, I was like, oh, home. Yeah, home. We're home. You know that's right. Again, it gives me this impression like your intuition already knows this. And I think that you're actually, it seems like you're comfortable in this. I feel like you might know it's your time to shine. Maybe you just didn't understand why you were getting this feeling, but cosmically, like with astrology, with the energy of the planets and everything that's going on in the quantum field, this is why you're experiencing that. So I do feel like with that earth energy, you do know it, and you've grounded this in. You've grounded in the miracles. You know it's your time to shine. I think this is just about, and we'll see, this is a fire sign, the actions you need to take in order to be that true leader. What does that say? The master manifester. We're talking about material manifestations. So, and then we're talking about even more manifestations. So with the fire element and this being in the what's coming in for you. Oh, I literally just looked down and saw a higher timeline. But that higher timeline is dependent on what you do with what you've learned, what you set up. Are you going to share that with people? Let's see what else. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's your mental, your belief system is affecting the revelation. Okay, it's affecting what comes in and you being able to lead people. But it is also about you just being able to communicate that. With the Arcturus as the air element for you, it's say that. Because this doesn't feel like there's anything for you to do except share. I mean, I know how simple that seems, and like a lot of times, like, really, Michelle, that's it. But that's what the cards are saying here. Let's see what you're, oh, I like that. Your earth element. We have the angels, divine progress. I also feel like it just means that you're very supported, but in part, I feel like it's in alignment for you because you're supported by it because we're in that Sagittarius energy. So this is all being illuminated because this is a divine time. It's not that you can't do this later. And whenever you're seeing this, it's timeless. If you're coming across it and it feels right for you, allow that to be whatever it needs to be. But that's the energy of this moment, is that it's easier to expand right now. It's easier for you to step up and be the leader because you've just had all these revelations, right? All this stuff is new and fresh in you. And what does that do? It creates more like a contagious energy. It creates kind of more joy, right? Because you're a little bit more excited about it. There's a little bit more passion in it when you talk about it. And because of that, it's going to be felt by other people. So this is a time where you could even be increasing your network just because your frequency is so much clearer because of what has just transpired from you, because of this rebirth. So that's what I have for you on that.